Are you right? Yes!
Move them, flip them, switch them, go back and check. 5. Drop the E.
Capital letter?
Yes.
I spend time. It's just so crazy because we're at the point in the year where time is just absolutely flying. Hi sweet friend, welcome back to my channel. My name is Maylene Call from Mrs. Call's Campers. If you're new here, I am a first grade teacher in Las Vegas. I feel so good coming into this Monday because this is the first normal week we will have had in months. I'm not kidding you. Today is January 9th. We got back from break last week, so it was a short week, and then December was wild, no school November. October started becoming a little crazy around like halfway through October. So when I was planning for this week, I had to scroll way back in my planner just to find a weekly spread. That was normal. And let me tell you, my kids are so excited too. They're not here yet. I'm here in the morning, but they've been begging me like, when are we going to do centers? When are we going to do this? When are we going to do that? Like they want that routine so bad. So I've been doing as good as I can to keep up with everything we can do in a normal week, but I'm so excited for this week and I'm just really hoping it's a good one. I've got our sneezies, the snowman's up. I actually have quite a few kids who didn't finish all their things. I'm gonna try not to chat too much and just get busy so I can have more time during this vlog to spend time with you at home. I take a few minutes, get ready for my day. Os. Spell the word. Flossing. Ready? F-L-O-S-S-I-N-G. Flossing. Drilled. Kiss your braids. Some of my friends did a really awesome job paying attention. I have to give some dojo points out for acknowledging the speaker and participating. One is shy and the other is not. That's why one always has to speak up for the other one.
I know the MB one.
What's the MB? Like in what word?
I know. It's called
Hold on.
lamb.
Like lamb. Yeah, beautiful. Which letter do you think is shy? The K or the N? The K is going to be shy in this word. So these two letters, when they're next to each other, what sound are we going to say? Like the word no. Like you know you are smart. No. If we sound out ni, we hear n, e. We just hear this part. So if you are writing and you spelled it like that, would I be upset? No, I'd be proud of you for getting your sounds. The only way that you're going to learn which words use these really tricky, shy, and helpful spellings is by reading more. The more that you see these words, the more you will know how to spell it.
Oh, it's all secrets.
All the secrets. What about you brush your hair with a comb? Comb. The B is super shy. It's not saying anything for them. That's what we're practicing this week. Got it? And raise your hand if you would like to volunteer. You just need to make sure you use your teacher voice, okay? Standing at. But one thing I want to do before we start this read aloud, it's been a while since we've looked back on all of our vocabulary words, so we're just going to go over all of them really quickly, okay?
Yes.
The smart cookie. I didn't feel like a smart cookie. Put it in the first box. Ready? Log. Are you ready to check it? Okay, here we go. Will you feed it through? Here. Were you right?
Yeah.
Okay, check it.
A cock.
A cock. Good. I want you to tap your sounds. Good. What's the sound? Watch. Look. Aww. Okay. Were you right? Yes, okay. Every word has a vowel. That was right. 2, 3, jump, we, the, hut. Say it by yourself. Say it. I see the hut. I see. Good, I want you to make sure you're using that lowercase letters, okay? These, they go down to the base now, okay?
Okay.
At the end. Isolation. Try it. We might need to skip a book, but we're gonna try this one first, okay? This is okay, try it with this one. Yes. What do you think?
Yeah. We need a harder one next time.
Let's talk about it. Who's the story about?
Him and Dad.
What is something else he does?
He was taking a sip of his dad. He was tired.
Tired from what?
Tired from doing all those stuff.
Can you spell the word mud? Nope, I'm in a group. Mud. M-U-D. Good. Say muddy.
Muddy.
What's the ending on that word?
What?
E. But how do you spell it?
Why?
Why? Good. Whenever we have a rhyme, what do we need to make sure we do?
Double the letters.
Are you ready to spell muddy?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Ready? M-U-D-D. Y. And you're just going to tell me the word really quick. Ready? Jar. R. Farm. Personal narrative is a what? A true story about who? You. I could write about something at school. I spend a lot of time at school. I have a lot of really interesting stories. Yeah, going on a trip.
Or Target.
Ice skating. That might be my next story, my ice skating.
Or Target.
You know I could write about Target, huh?
Target's super far about it. I thought you went on a plane.
It was a Wednesday, and I remember leaving school and driving to the ice skating rink, stepping onto the ice, and I thought I was going to fall down. I remember skating over to where the instructor is. I remember trying to do it, but it was really hard. At the very end, I saw who she was going to her lessons, and then I remember taking off my ice skates and going home. Is that a lot more than 3 boxes?
Yes.
It is. So I need to pick the most important.
Or Target. Wait, Miss Paul. Or Target.
Most important thing. What do you think the most important part of the beginning of my story is? And then I'll do the parking lot here. Okay, in the beginning, I drove to my ice skating lessons, and I remember feeling nervous and excited and all the feelings. And then when I got inside, I had to get my what? Ice skates. So there's a counter. In the middle, I got my ice skates and I laced them up and I went onto the ice skating rink. In the end, I ice skated. Head on a hoodie. So here's the back of his head. Bend
Down.
your knees. Okay, I want you to make sure you have lots of details in your drawing and you label it, okay? Huh?
Jingling.
A snowflake. Oops, Miss Call Snowflake broke. My bad.
No.
It's okay. Is anybody in the bathroom or did somebody forget to turn off the light?
Oh, I want the one with the laser eyes.
Let's mention your voices.
Ah.
I'm going to write a problem on the board and I just want you to look at it, okay? Oh, you know what I forgot?
What?
Our math talk. I'm sorry. It's been so long. If you made an inference, you would think that the kid in this room loves soccer. Good inference, okay? What else do you notice? Thumbs up if you want to share what you noticed. 2 plus signs. Who else noticed that? I noticed that too. There's a plus sign, and an equal sign. That's a little different, isn't it? We're not used to that. Okay. Good observation. Say good observation.
Good observation.
You're right. 4 plus 3 does not equal 5. Absolutely. So that's not what we're doing. There's a square, right? 4 plus 3 plus 5 equals a number. Miss Call, just put that square there so we can put our answer. Now, we know that adding means you take 2 numbers and you put them
Together.
Could it also mean you take 3 numbers and put them together?
Yes.
What about 4 numbers?
Yes.
What about 5 numbers?
10 numbers? Yes.
The limit does not exist. We can add as many numbers as we
Like 100?
as many numbers as we want to add. So here's what we're gonna do. What would I start with if I was adding? Usually I would start with a bigger number and that would be helpful. 5. So we're gonna start with 5 and here's what we're gonna do. I need 5 volunteers. 1, 2, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Can you do that hard try?
No, I'm not gonna hit your head hard. All right, have a seat, my little count. 2, 3, 4. How many more? 10 and 2 more is 12. Did we get the same answer?
Yeah.
Does it matter what order we add them in?
No.
No, because on one side I can mix them, move them, flip them, switch them. It's like a magic trick I do in my mind. It'll be the same every time. All these numbers here. My friend Maria said there's 2 plus signs. These numbers are all being added. So we can add them in any order. 2 plus 8 plus 4. Huddle together in any order.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Have a seat, my friends. Make sure that you count them all. I will even let you use, because I'm so generous, 3 different colored crayons. Okay, go ahead. Good job. First, 4th, and 3. Nice. Hey, use different colors so we can see, okay? Now what number? Good. Can you switch crayons? 5 more. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So our answer is 15. I want you to take your time, draw each number, and then count it, okay? Because you were only adding 2 numbers and you were skipping boxes. Like I said, today's the first time that we really did our full schedule in what feels like months and months and months. So it's just really exhausting to do that. Math especially today was rushed because I was thinking as I was about to teach it how I needed to make it less lecture, more interactive for them. I mentioned a few vlogs ago, starting off with like a game or something is really great when introducing new math skills. And so the quickest thing that I could think of was to just use my kids as the counters. Basically had maybe 10 minutes to teach our concept of adding 3 numbers. And I did want to explain it to you guys while it was on my mind. So what I'm teaching my kids to start is we're adding 3 numbers. The concept of addition is still the same. You can add any amount of numbers. That's something that we've covered. You can add numbers in any order. That's something that we covered. I mentioned briefly that starting with a bigger number would be helpful. They don't have to, but starting with a bigger number will get you there faster, and then you count on. And then what we did was we filled in 10 frames. After the kids added each group of physical kids together, I did the same thing but on 10 frames so they could see the same problem 2 different ways. And the nice thing about the 10 frames is when you're adding 3 numbers and you go past 10, they can see that that 10 frame is full and then you have some extra. So we can kind of bring back that concept of 10 and some more equals a number and kind of do that math a lot faster using the 10 frames as our visual versus just pictures or dots. So I always think it's helpful to start out with 10 frames or give them 10 frames when they're doing it. And this is my spread. I graded it while you guys have seen my math block. They do their focus work, then they turn it into me and they log on to Rocket Math and they do a bunch of like computer stuff after that, and worked with 5 kids, I think. I worked with 5 of them at my table, gave them some extra one-on-one support. I actually did a phenomenal job with it. But as a whole, for adding 3 numbers, 50% of my class got 100%. I think that's pretty typical for day 1, about 50% really understanding and then the rest kind of needing just a little bit more help. So some of my kids, they wrote it right, but then they counted it wrong, or some of my kids only added 2 numbers, or some of my kids weren't filling in the 10 frames all the way. Started a new read aloud today, started a new personal narrative today. I'm actually going to eat my snack and make sure that I'm good to go for tomorrow, and then I'm going to head home. Don't get to something like today, I did not get to 3 reading groups, so I just, can you see? I just highlighted this one, and that's helpful for me. An hour and 20 minutes today. I don't know how. I wish it wasn't as cold, but I do love the rainy weather. Also, leaving my teaching bag is something that I just need to do more often, because when I take it home, half the time I don't do something, but leaving it ensures I do absolutely nothing. Warm up is done. Took about 6 minutes. The lighting in here sucks. We know it. I'm gonna put BCAAs in my pre-workout bottle. I'll leave a link in the description box to One Up Nutrition. I take their greens and reds every morning. List all the things that I take by them or things that I've tried. I also have a supplements highlight on my Instagram, which I think I need to update. It might be good. Hello, happy Wednesday. You're like, Maylene, what about Tuesday? We're not gonna talk about Tuesday. No, we can talk about Tuesday. Tuesday was really rough, if I'm being honest. Every single thing that could have gone wrong went wrong. I mean, just an absolute catastrophe of a day. And today is going to be better. It's going to be better. I actually had 2 kids get in an argument over how to put stem bin toys away. We don't have those stem bin toys anymore. They lost them. They did a really awesome job walking to specials. So a win is a win, right? I'm really looking forward to having a better day today. So much love for these kids, and to have to constantly get onto them about behaviors and then reset and try to calm down and give them more brain breaks and talk to them. Like, we set goals yesterday. The goals didn't help. Like, there were so many things that I tried yesterday, and days where you just feel like you're using up every tool in your toolbox and it's not making a difference. Those are the worst days. And I was like, man, if every day felt like this, I couldn't do it. People out there, I know that there are teachers out there who have classes like this every year, and it depends on, you know, your school and where you teach and the age range of kids you teach, but it is truly, I don't think people realize how truly exhausting it can be for teachers, let alone all of the other tasks and duties that we have to do just to do our job. Like, it is such an exhausting profession. That being said, I'm excited for today. I do love teaching. I do love teaching. I just need to make a couple copies, but I wanted to check in with you guys because I didn't yesterday. I even tried to film some yesterday. If I have any of that, I'll stick it here. I need you to turn your voice down. Said the rain in the river seemed chaotic, swirling around until it eventually figured out where it needed to go. How is that like our smart cookie took, or how much time went by? So if I was writing my story about ice skating, I could say I drove to the ice skating rink. It took me 20 minutes. What we see, what we feel, what we smell, what we touch to describe the smart cookie. And I think that's a really, really creative thing to do, don't you? So if I was writing about my ice skating, I could say my legs were shaking, I was quivering. Just let him know that you're sorry for hurting his feelings. Even if you didn't mean to, you can tell him, I didn't mean to. You can still say, I'm really sorry that your feelings are hurt. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, okay? That way both people can feel better, okay? For 5 months. So you should know the answer to that question is yes. We have a vowel here and a vowel here. So this is a CVC and this is a CVC. Let's sound it out. Ready? Velvet. Velvet. Do you know what velvet is?
No.
Oh, like red velvet cake?
Yeah. Or red velvet pancakes.
Is it, or pancakes? It's like a fabric, velvet.
I have those.
Let's try.
For the robins. Yeah.
By the bog. What is a bog?
Oh, like a little log. Like a little log.
Not a log. It's this part right here. Do you see the watery part? Mm-hmm. A bog is like a swamp. It's like a swamp area, a bog. Oh. So what are some other things we might find in a bog?
Swamp water.
Swamp water. What else?
Bugs.
Bugs. Yeah. What else?
Fish.
Fish. Yeah. What else? Yeah, maybe tadpoles.
And Shrek has a swamp.
Yeah, exactly. Things that we can find at each place. What's something we could find at the beach?
Crabs.
crabs better? So 1 sentence about the beach, 1 sentence about the bog, and 1 sentence about what you like better. So that's 3 sentences, okay? Where's the rhyme in better? The magic rhyme? Et, right? You need to be... Okay, ready? So et, bet, what do we need right here? Another T, you got it! Kind of the same, right?
Yeah.
Can you fix it here too?
Yeah, we're just gonna get this ready.
Do you hear how somebody said, time to go, and then everybody started acting crazy? Please stop. In the beginning, I was driving to my ice skating lessons. What details can I add? It took 20 minutes. What else would make this story interesting? This part. So I could talk about how I'm feeling. Punctuation at the end. Go back and check. We do. Last Wednesday, and I'm going to put a comma here because I'm taking a pause. Last Wednesday, I left school and drove to the ice skating rink. I was so excited, but I was also a little nervous because it was my first time. We're just writing about the beginning. That's all I got from yesterday, but when I tell you, it was just a lot. So let's have a good day today. 1-0. Your job is to figure out what 2 letters are missing. What 2 letters are missing in wreath? WR says R. So you would just write WR. Let's practice. Ready? Good. You're just doing the 2 letters that are missing. Are you ready? WR. Good. Ist. Good. We are missing a WR. Read it with me. Wrench. Beautiful. Wipe it clean. It's different from night, like nighttime. This is a knight in shining armor. Okay, read it with me. Ready? It's okay, buddy. What do you notice about his writing just by looking at it? Without even reading, what can you notice right away? Spaces, he took his time. Did he just write a little tiny bit? No, he wrote a lot. He did a really good job. Good for? And then you are going to write about it. Do you understand? I want you to make sure you're writing like you're ready for 2nd grade, because guess what? Some of you really, really are. And some of you are so super close. Let's start with an opinion. What's your opinion about cheetahs?
They're cool.
Cheetahs are cool? Okay, let's start there. Tall line down, start at the top, and when you do your H's, make sure you start like all the way here and go all the way down. This one. When we do an E, we're gonna do it a straight line and then roll around like that, okay? That'll be easier.
Cheetahs are cool.
What do you need? Up if it rhymes, thumbs down if it doesn't. For or. Fork first. Soccer. Vertical vendor. Soccer. Listen, soccer. Vertical vendor. I saw you talking to him too. Do not try to act like you were not talking. Or. Sh. Or. T. Say might. Change it to or. Say might. Change it to or. More. Good.
And it took 20 minutes for
CK sound when it's a short vowel like ah. But for the we don't need that C, okay? It took 20 minutes. Yeah, we need an exclamation. November is important, so we're gonna make that a tall letter. In November, I drove to Disneyland. Or it was a 6-hour drive. What were you gonna say? It was a 6-hour trip. I was so tired. Good, okay. So the word tired is like this. You were really close. You got all the letters in there. What? A little kids club.
get water.
Buddy, we just went to the bathrooms. What do you mean you got too many slides?
I got too many slides.
Like you rode down slides?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you were driving to the ice skating rink. Mm-hmm. You went up there. Can you tell me another sentence maybe about how you guys were feeling or if you've ever been ice skating before? On Monday, I had a football game. At the last minute, I got hurt. Punctuation. Felt nervous and excited?
Yeah.
Okay, so we felt. Say felt.
Felt.
What's this letter?
It's H.
It's an H. So that says felt. We need a what letter?
F.
F. We felt. If you look up in our cars, E-R-I-R-U-R, that's the order. If you ever forget, okay?
Okay.
And I was excited to meet my dad. That is so exciting. Okay, so what I want to show you right here, this word went, one of our sight words. Went. We actually don't need an H, okay? It's just W-E-N-T. And then we have to make sure I is capitalized. And then it seems like you wrote more than one sentence.
I waited.
Waited. We were so slow.
Yeah.
Who was slow?
Our car.
Our car. I waited. Say waited. Without the ending.
Wait.
Wait. Good. We're going to use our vowel team for that. Wait. What's our ending for waited?
Easy.
You got it, buddy. My dad was joking. Punctuation. My dad was joking. He said, we are going to the dentist. Okay, good job.
We actually went.
Really? Dentist. 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 Good. Go grab the sight word dictionary for this one. Okay. So we need to remember this S sound is actually spelled A-I. That's the part we have to remember, okay? All right, 5 plus 3, 1. Good, do the little box. Okay, read it with me. 5 plus 3 plus 1 equals a
Number.
Okay, who wants to come up and solve it? Use a number line. What do you want to do?
You can also use the bottles.
You want to draw? Okay, go ahead. Let's count. 1, 2,
9.
9. Can you fit it? Okay, show me 5. Show me 3. 5 and 3 is how many? 8. And one more is? 9. Okay, we're going to reset. Shiga! 5. I see 2 numbers here that I know when I put them together, it's a double. Okay, who knows what it is? 6. And we know that 6 and 5 more is what? 11. Is it cherry or strawberry?
Or watermelon.
You a smelly star on your hand so you can smell it. Smell it and remember how smart you are. Cherry. You're a cherry girl now, buddy. Does it? Here, take your paper. Okay, I'm happy to report today was a really, really great day. It is insane how different day to day our jobs are. It is absolutely insane, but today was really great. And it is that point in the year where I had a mom in the class this morning. She even commented about how big the kids looked, and I was like, I know, they seem like they are so much bigger. But it's also that point in the year where there's, you know, wheels turning for some of these kids. They're really getting it. It's clicking, and it's just so exciting to see. And kids who haven't worked independently all year are finally starting to just get it and try, and it's just so satisfying.
This is a reminder that
I don't really know what else specifically to say about my day-to-day, but I felt like I was so productive, not just with the kids. I felt like I had plenty of time to teach everything, but then I also had time to check their work, which is always nice because we feel like whenever we're teaching, we need to be like on it, performing for the kids the entire time. But today I had time to, while they were doing something, I was quickly checking papers, or whenever we did our writing today, I got a chance to conference with everyone. And I already explained to you how I reorganized our writing block where the kids are writing, they put their journal on my table, then they go read, and I just super quickly talk with each kid about it, hopefully if I can get it all in, and I did. And then when we did math, I was able to super quickly teach the lesson. They were so engaged today. They love the wheel. And sometimes it really is just the simplest of things. Like, am I going to pull that wheel out every day? No, but you bet I'm going to pull it out whenever I really need them to pay attention. And they did awesome today. And I think I told you yesterday, oh, I didn't. Maybe the day before. About 50% of my class could add 3 numbers. First day we did it, 50% were really struggling. Today it was more like 25% were struggling. First day we just focused on filling our 10 frame. Okay, now we can clearly see it's 10 and some more. And then today we talked more about which numbers we can pair. So at one point they spun the wheel and it was like a 3 plus 5 plus 3. Then we know 3 plus 3 is 6. That's something that's really quick math that we can do because we've already done doubles and we know that. So I'm just giving them lots of strategies, but it seems like they're doing a really great job. Today's a great day. And we also listened to the Story Quest podcast just on Spotify at the end of the day. I'm doing comprehension questions with little jelly beans. So I'll just pause every now and then and ask them, not jelly beans, Mike and Ike's. I'll just pause every now and then and normally I have Skittles, but this is leftover from gingerbread house making. So I just put it in here. I really just want to get them focused on listening to a podcast, and now I can tell they're super like honed in and focused. So yeah, things are going well. I'm actually going ice skating today. I have ice skating lessons, so you get to come and see a little bit of that, but it's not great. I totally forgot I was going for the aesthetic vlog, this vlog. We kind of lost that. My ice skates are not in. He was so nice though. Are rentals comfortable? No, but it's also a luxury to have your own ice skates. And I also am human and realize people make mistakes. So I was totally okay, but he was like, I'm gonna give you like a $30 pair of guards for your skates. Like, I'm gonna make a special time for you when you get your skates. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'm not over here going to like report you to anybody. Like, I am just really glad that you were able to help me in the first place. But I just thought that interaction was funny. About 20 minutes before I need to go, so drinking one of these. I have loved these for so long. It's just the Light and Fit. Has like 10 grams of protein, 80 calories, and do a little bit of cozy gaming. How do I prop you up here? I am obsessed with Breath of the Wild. This was the first game that we got for the Switch. It is so fun. Having the best time, so let's game for a little bit. I don't remember what I was doing. My favorite thing to do is to just bomb everything. Ah! Oops. How many nuts? It's got the cheapest. Hola. Okay, I think that was my favorite class so far, actually. He was really good at explaining it, and I felt like I really improved today. He did say, he was like, I'm not telling you to go and buy like really expensive skates, but you will improve when you get better skates. And I was like, that is so good to hear, because I am hoping that is the case. I'm hoping that's the case. Hi. Good morning. I'm eating some protein oats this morning. I do however much a serving of rolled oats is, and I add like some water and a little bit of milk, and then I heat it up, and then when it comes out I add either a splash more of water or milk, and then mix in my protein enough to where it's like still a little soupy, and then pop it back in the microwave for just a little bit longer and sprinkle with chocolate chips. This is the peanut butter protein from One Up Nutrition. Really good. Okay, in the classroom, I do have a mom coming today to help me this morning make copies, so I just need to make sure I'm prepped and ready for her. So that's what I'm going to be doing. What I'm going to be doing right now is just organizing some copies really quickly, and then I will finish doing report card things because those go out tomorrow.
Voices are off.
Okay, lid aside. Okay, make sure when your pouch is not being used, it is zipped up. It is a person, a place, or a thing. Capitalized because they're important. So can you give me an example of a proper noun person? Hannah is a proper noun. Ashley is a proper noun. You need me, you need to. Raise your hand. No, Miss Call, Miss Call, Miss Call.
The purple ones.
Adjectives. Good job. They can tell the size of something. They can tell what it looks like, how it feels.
How many?
How many? Are you ready? I could say I have 24 smart students.
There's 24?
Yeah. Finger spaces between words. Main. Say main. Main idea is always spelled up there for you. Do you see our vowel team for A?
Yes.
Ready? Spell main.
Man.
Hold on. M.
A-I-N.
Every.
One.
One. We know how to spell one. Go.
O-N-E.
Go back.
And check.
Okay, I want you to make sure Miss Call has capital letters where they're supposed to be. Ready? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. The main idea is capital letter?
Yes.
I spend time. So by the end of the day, everybody's center folder needs to be done. Otherwise, you're gonna have to do it when?
Friday.
Fun Friday, and that is not fun. Actually, I'm gonna write one word, and you're gonna help me find the rhyme, and then we're gonna talk about something new that's really, really helpful for you guys in your writing, okay? I want you to tell me what's different about our "ite" and writing. Do you notice what's different? What's different?
There's no E.
There's no... Okay, I'll untie your shoe. Give me your book.
Get my cobalt.
Thank you for getting your work done. Goodbye. Bye, I'm with the group. Love you, bye. Okay, this is the word writing. Take off the ending.
Right.
And the word is right. Watch me do it. Okay, now this word is what?
Right. I can help you.
Oh my gosh, can you be a problem solver? This group has been interrupted at least 6 times and we've only been here 4 minutes. Okay, ready? Let's do the word. Okay. Man, this is...
This is so crazy. I'm probably never going to even get my center.
Ready?
Skating.
Skating. If you take off the ending, it's just...
Skate.
Skate. So what are we taking off before we're adding that ending? E. We're taking off the letter E. This is called an inflectional ending. What's this word?
Skate.
Skate. It could also be skate. Or we could say we're skate. Ing. Beautiful.
Skate S.
We're going to practice taking off the E and adding an ending. Ache. Write the word take. Good. Check it with me. What's the word?
Take.
Take. Good. Can we make the word taking? Wait. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, we need to. Say it with me. Drop the E and add I-N-G. We're going to drop the E and add I-N-G. Miss Call. You gotta read it. Snore. Can we make the word snoring? Say it with me. Drop the E and add I-N-G.
I'm excited for tomorrow.
So sometimes we see words like this, tracing, and we know there was actually an E here. I'm going to write a word and you tell me what the root word is or what the word was before. All right, what's this word say?
Slicing.
Slicing. What was this word before?
Slice.
Slice. Okay, write the word slice. Write the word slicing. The reason we still hear this I sound even though Mommy E's not there is because this is a babysitter vowel. Whenever Mommy E's not there, a babysitter vowel can help out. Okay, wipe it clean. The middle. Okay, in the middle of my story, who remembers what was happening? Who can tell me? Some up, and I also have knee pads, all these details that I'm remembering. Okay, so let's write. Say, when I walked inside, I looked around, right? It's my first time there. I didn't know what was happening. I didn't know where to go. When I walked inside, I looked around. I had a little bracelet and it said, learn to skate. Skates. Say skates. Without the ending, it's just skate. Finally, I got them on. Okay, did I write about myself on the ice? No, because that's the end of my story. I only wrote about this middle part, but I zoomed in. I didn't say I got skates. I said, I walked inside, I looked around. Wow, I said. I went to the counter. They gave me a bracelet. It said, learn to skate. Then I went to get my skates. I need a size 8, I said. The guy got me my skates. I laced them up. It took forever. Finally, I got them on. I stood up. Ah, I said. I almost fell. So what's more interesting? I got my skates or this? That. Okay, I really, really want you to practice zooming in today. Even if you think it's a boring detail, I want you to put it in there, okay? Okay, because the more details we have, the more interesting our stories are. So today we're writing about the what? Middle.
I was.
Couldn't stop laughing. It was so fun. I got the home run. What can you tell me more about the beginning part? Whose idea was it to play?
Mine.
It was your idea. So what did you say to your uncle?
I said, can we please go play some baseball?
Okay, so on this first page, I want you to tell me about your uncle and how you started the game. It also took me there for a reason. Also, you took me there for a reason. You are so funny. Here, I'm gonna write, ha ha, so funny. Okay, yeah, nice job. This is a beautiful beginning. Capitalize it. My favorite part was when Goofy broke the steering wheel. That was your favorite part? That part was really funny. It was so funny. Good. It was so funny that it probably could have an exclamation point too, huh? It was so funny. This A right here is 8. So who would we need here? You got it, girlie. Here, you told me about the football game, and you told me about getting hurt, but I think you skipped the hospital part. Good punctuation, good capital letter. Then I went on more. Rides? More rides. When we got there, we went on the rides. It was so fun. My favorite ride was the Spider-Man ride. Okay, so when we got there, go get the sight word dictionary. Favorite. This false table is open. If you are working on something that you're stuck on, take your paper, move it to my table, and I'll help you. Okay, so we're gonna do time goes by when you're having fun. Hi, good morning. We're gonna do one more round, which means you have 15 more minutes to be working and get all your work done.
And it's so quiet.
It is, surprisingly.
And there's no red light.
And there's no red light. Hey, we did it. We should celebrate. Blue. I'm gonna put your directions on the board. Like it's a little crooked. Straight. Get your mark over here. A short line down. And I'm gonna make it into a point for his cheek on this side. This bottom part is gonna be his body. I'm gonna take my fingers right here because I know that's about to left. Another line. Ah. Next week. Oh my goodness. It's very elegant. Curly and Beautiful. We are reading actually a book next week that's all about curly and beautiful hair.
What? What is it all about?
It's a surprise. Okay, so Bus Riders love you, bye. Bus Riders love you, bye. It's after school Friday. Actually, I forgot to come on this morning. Actually, no, I didn't. We had garden club. Loving our garden club. It's so precious. The kids are so excited about it. And then during my prep time I had a lot to do, and I also had a mom in here helping me. And so I didn't say hello to you then either. Actually, I had 3 moms end up being in here today. Or was it 4? But everything got done. Our day actually was, I think, the best day we've had this week, which is so good because thank goodness for ending Friday on a good note. Also, one of my moms brought me a little Friday treat. So I'm in a really fantastic mood. What I did was I put a list on the board and I was like, this is what you need to get done. Here's 15 minutes to do it. They are finishing the math worksheet from yesterday. They're finishing their center folder work they didn't do during the week. They were finishing their work like from our read aloud that maybe they weren't focused on and didn't do their work during the week. There was a lot this week because we struggled. That's what it looks like. And then they needed to do their math missions down there, and then they could do AR. So I had them work for 15 minutes on whatever they personally needed to do. 3 of my kids were doing AR, 3, which means the rest of my class did not finish their work this week. And so they worked for 15 minutes. I stopped, gave them a good brain break, and they went back to work for 15 minutes. And then we did that cycle 3 times. So they worked for 3 15-minute sessions, and all but one of my kids got all of their work done. That was actually really nice. The craziest part of our day was actually when we were doing Fun Friday and they were playing with toys because they were just so loud. And it's always, I swear, it's always whenever someone else comes into the classroom that things start getting crazy. And I'm like, what? This is so backwards. But anyways, day was pretty good. Report cards went home. And I feel like I say this quite often. Every school district is so different. And program that Clark County School District uses for attendance and their grade book and everything. One little hub for all of it. Awful. It is terrible. It is so hard to navigate, to find things, to do grades, to post the grades, to see things, we have to do attendance twice a day, which is weird. Like it's just not user friendly at all. And I am someone who needs things to be user friendly. That's why I have an iPhone. Like I need my life to be as smooth as possible. And I feel like the program that Clark County District uses is not it. Let me know your opinion though, because it could just be me. Maybe if you've been working on it for a few years, you're like, Maylene, you get used to it. I'm sure you do, but it is dumb. So anyways, good news is I am good to go for next week, I think. It'd be like 99% good to go for next week. This weekend is the Get Your Teacher On conference, which I'm not going to be vlogging. I'll probably post, you'll probably have already seen in my stories if I find anything super interesting to share with you guys, or maybe when I come back I can talk to you about if there's anything super interesting or special, but I'm not going to vlog it. And then we have a 4-day week next week. So it's just so crazy because we're at the point in the year where time is just absolutely flying. And it's a good and a scary feeling too. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, found at least something helpful, enjoyed hanging out with me. Make sure you like this video, subscribe and join our family down below, and I will see you in the next one.